forward to playing against the Pickles combo.
No, it's actually a pretty decent matchup.
Their decks really need to tap out. They need to spend. They use their mana. It doesn't matter if they use it at the end of the turns. You can just unmorph a Brine Elemental.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a tricky matchup.
Yeah, I mean the flaw with the Brine Elemental deck is that the beatdown can beat you up in a hurry, right?
Right.
We talked about it. There were no tendrils. There's no life gaining. You know, Minamura is basically just trying to stitch his combo together quick enough. So a good aggro deck can often outpace him. Obviously hasn't happened very often this weekend because Minamura is sitting there in the finals.
All right. I see the Tridivore in the removed from game section.
Indeed. So this is game 2. Guillaume Wafatapo is up a game. He's had Academy Ruins Triskelevis running for a little while. He's cast that Triskelevis at least 3, 4, 5 times. Herbert Holtz has been fighting it. He's been killing stuff. He's actually been slow rolling into Tridivore. It's been in his hand for quite some time, but I think he was worried about Pull from Eternity. He eventually baited out the Pull from Eternity with an Aeon Chronicler. Now he's got to Tridivore. Oh, he actually made 2 Tridivores, I'm told by Rich Hagon. Pull from Eternity got rid of one of them, but then the other one stuck. Now this is, not only does that get rid of the Academy Ruins, but how much did he suspend it for, Rich? Suspended it for 2, because, I mean, there's other non-basics he can take out as well.
Right.
Can start to pinch the mana. I mean, taking out 2, not the end of the world. Now, there do still seem to be a bunch of flyers on Guillaume Wafatapo's side of the board.
11.
Sudden Shock's one of the Pentavite tokens.
Sudden Death.
Sudden Death, sorry.
All right. Here's Think Twice.
And again.
Yep.
He's on 11. Makes a token, charges up a land. Here comes the Tridivore.
Takes out a Dreadship Reef.
Now, how much gas does he have left in his hand? Not much gas. He's got 2 land and a Pull from Eternity. So this Triskelevis fight ran him out of resources. He's in trouble. 15 to 11. Guillaume's going to be attacking for what? 1, 2, 3. How big is the Triskelevis right now?
I believe that everyone there is a 1/1.
So 4?
But there's 3 extra points.
Right, so 7, so that's
tokens.
an effective 4. Mark Herberholz needs to top deck an answer right now.
Sure.
And he's got to top deck an answer and have Guillaume not answer back. 5 lands, wow. Guillaume, just careful consideration, then drew 4 lands off the top of his deck to go with the one that was in his hand. So if he does manage to top deck something here, Damnation seems like it would be good.
How many cards are left in Wafatapo's library?
Well, he hasn't been drawing them. He's been drawing Triskelevis over and
That's
over and over again. I mean, he is close. Does he have any mystical teachings access anywhere? Probably not if he spent all his mana drawing a card. So what did he draw? Drew a blue card? I think it's careful consideration. So he top decked 5 cards. That's pretty good. Or top deck 4 new ones. And he's able to knock Guillaume to 8 there, so he doesn't need much. Even just...
But he's dead on board.
He looks dead on board. Drew, I see Chronicler, and not much else. Another Pull from Eternity and a couple of lands. Wow, Mark Herberholz almost won that Academy Ruins fight. Guillaume Wafatapo going to pilot the only 2 cards from his main deck that he regrets putting in and they look like they're about to win the second of 2 games in this semifinal. Easy said over lunch, the sideboard of games are going to be all about Pull from Eternity to Tridivore fights. He hoped his extirpates were going to give him the answer, but Wafutapa took the opportunity to extirpates, even that fight up. Eventually did lose his Academy Ruins to a Detritivore, but not before he got Triskelavus into play one last time. Here's an attack for 4. Mark Herberholz is down to 3. He's trying to bluff Tendrils of Corruption. That's what Guillaume's thinking, right? Does this guy, I can sack, and deal 3 damage, but if he's got life gain, this is tough for Guillaume, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Does he want to sacrifice his board position to try to cash in a win now? Or does he want to force Herberholz to show him an answer? He lets Heezy draw a card.
I have a look to his graveyard. I don't even know what he has left in terms of win conditions.
Wow. Guillaume said go. Heezy's going to get a draw phase. Only because he's been able to effectively bluff Tendrils of Corruption. Oh, he drew Tendrils of Corruption off the top. I saw that right, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that just happened.
But the problem here is...
What are the Tendrils? Everything gets killed as a response? Well, here's a ton of mana from Guillaume. So Heezy moves into the red zone with 2 tokens and a Detritivore. Guillaume makes a token. Block. So Guillaume's going to take, is that 5? How big's the Detritivore? 3/3, I think? Might be a 2/2. Guillaume still has the ability... I guess Guillaume has the ability to sack anytime he wants to, so if Heezy ever goes for Tendrils, Guillaume can kill him as a response. 3-3. Tendrils is his own guy. Guillaume goes over the top, and Guillaume played it right.
Yep.
Guillaume Wafutapa wins 2 games to 0.
Yeah, the Tendrils actually wasn't a top deck in the sense that he couldn't use it.
Right.
Well
played by Guillaume Wafutapa.
Yeah. Perfect
Didn't
play.
want to risk sacrificing his man, because if he sacrifices the man and Heezy has the Tendrils as a response, then Heezy wins. But if he just sits there, if Heezy had it, he would have needed to cast it before he went down to before he took that damage. So once that damage got hit, Guillaume Wafutapa pretty much had the game iced, and all of a sudden Guillaume Wafutapa leads Mark Herberholz 2 games to 0. This was supposed to be edge Mark Herberholz. What happened?
You know what? Guillaume even said it was edge Mark Herberholz.
I know.
The Academy, the games have gone long. The Academy Ruins for Triskelavus has proven to be that this was this is the one match that it's worked the way it was drawn up on the in the locker room.
Earning its keep now, $40,000 on the line if Guillaume can win this Pro Tour. Bunch of pro points. Wow. It's a question on the forums asking why the Pickles deck does not play Fathoms here.
It's funny because when I was playing with Pickles in Standard, I liked the Fathom Seer because you could put it down on turn 2 and you could block a Savannah Lion. I mean, it seems like a fine anti-aggro card. The same way, those situations where he's playing the Willbender. I don't know why Mitamora obviously chose to play the Shadow Mage Infiltrators over it.
Sure.
So I guess he just
Shadow
made that
Mage
decision.
seems like better card drawing.
Yeah.
How about that?
Doesn't want to return his lands, and you feel just kind of silly playing Fathom Seer for 2 mana. It's right a lot of the time when you're playing against an aggro deck. But you get more cards, I guess, the other way. You get more cards off the Shadow Mage Infiltrator.